What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 51 of Rob's Best Bets for the date of January 23rd, 2023. And as always, you can find me over on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. And for the first time in 8 weeks of doing this series, we have our first losing week. A lot of bad beats on Saturday, followed by an awful day on Sunday. But as always, my goal is to be as transparent as I can. And honestly, this weekend just sucked. That said, we have a small slate here on a Monday, but it's a good slate. And I think this is a slate that we can really bounce back on. So let's jump right into this video. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are headed out to the SWAC, where we are going to be targeting one of our favorite teams this season in Jackson State, and they're going up against Florida A&M in this one, and these two teams have very similar looking bad records, but Jackson State has gone through the absolute gauntlet this season in non-conference play, and they really held their own. And now that they're in conference, they're really holding their own even more and actually winning a lot more games. And they're going up against one of the worst teams in college basketball in this matchup. So with that said, I think Jackson State absolutely rules in this spot. So let's take them, laying the 11.5 points for 2 units for our first play of the day. For our second bet of the day, we are headed out to the Patriot League, where we have Boston University taking on Colgate. And Colgate has opened up conference play undefeated, but it hasn't really been an impressive stretch as of late, as they've snaked by teams like American, Holy Cross, and Bucknell, who are just really not good teams in their most 3 recent outings. And in 2 of those outings, they were at home. And listen, Boston University is a much better team than those 3, and they're at home in this matchup, getting spotted 5 points. I say we take a shot here with the Terriers for 3 units, and for an additional unit, I say we sprinkle the money line here as well. For pick number 3, we are taking a look at a mid-major matchup between Chicago State and Coastal Carolina, and as you guys know, this Chicago State team has been a moneymaker for us all season long, and now they're going up against a Coastal Carolina team who is sporting a very deceptive record, and in their 7 wins this season over Division I opponents, their average win margin is 4 points. I just really think Chicago State is a live dog here, but let's take the 8 points that they're giving us for 4 units, and if they win, hey, at least it was a stress-free bet. For pick number 4, we are headed over to the Big 12, where we have a really fun matchup between Baylor and Kansas, and Kansas is going on one of those mid-season skids right now that we're so used to with them, and listen, this team has been vulnerable for multiple weeks now, and it's really showing up in strides. I think Baylor is really clicking at the right time, and I think they get this done at home. So let's lay the 3 points for 4 units for our 4th pick of the day. All right, for our final pick of the day, we are headed out to the ACC, where we have Duke on the road taking on Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech is one of those teams who is better than their record would suggest, and this is also their first home game in more than 2 weeks, and they're going up against a name brand that everybody knows. Man, Blacksburg is bound to be rocking, and I think they win this one in stride. So let's lay the point at home with the Hokies for 5 units for our final pick of the day. All that being said, I want to thank all of you for checking out today's video, and if you want to show some love, head on over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB. And also feel free to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below. And as always, guys, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.